Welcome, everyone. I hope we're all having a pleasant day. Okay, so I should get to painting. This guy go up here somewheres. Yeah, I'll go right there. Okay, we're gonna work on the fishman. I think we're gonna go with some leathery type coloration. So you go away, you go away, you go away. No, not you. And you. Wow. I really need to stock up on titanium white ink. It's like I go through this shit quick. Thankfully, it's cheap on Amazon, so probably don't need quite that much. But I want this to be like a more of an off-white than a brown. Okay. Making sure I give this a nice, good shaky shake. We're gonna go 2-to-1 titanium white to sepia. Mix and brush. Now, yeah, 00 will work. Yeah, there we go. That looked good. I like it. Yeah, I figure if I do like this full sash as yeah, we're just gonna make that as part of the sash. I already fucked it up. We're gonna make it a part of the sash. That looks a bit better. I'm gonna do that as some sort of Alright. Hmm. I'm gonna try something. God damn it. Damn you, Bixby. You're stuck. Hoping you'd have something for me on that. Can't remember the actual name of the fucking mini. Yeah, it's not in there. Boo! Second. There we go. That's better. Now it's not around the back. Where is you? Payne's Gray. We're gonna use the Payne's Gray for the shaft. Should be more than enough. Actually, perfect. Get some paint on this asshole. I could have gone for like a wood type look, but I was like, there's going to be more than enough brown on this as it is. And instead of doing like a carbon black, I figure Payne's gray would be a little bit nicer. It was never meant for me. Yeah, if this is supposed to represent like an anchor or something, they kind of failed. Also looks nothing like a harpoon, which I think would have been a much better weapon for a mer person. Let me burn. Tied up in town, domain of vanity. I should actually use some of the purple on the whiskery things. The eyes, however, I know what I'm going to do with those. Make it. God punches down, you down. Find you in a dream, come dead. God punches gonna hunt you down. Open sesame. Clean that brush. Clean it. a lot better. In a dream tormented. God, I'm just gonna hunt you down. Okay, so for the eyes, we're gonna go with Naphthol Crimson. Nightfall ghost of the future days, a holy crusade for God's decay, and now violent ways. Past the past when your name is last and the hunter comes for you. Lights have met with time. Carry the the kingdom I can't fly. I should stop singing. I'll scare people away. God hunter waits for you. As he keeps singing. Claim yourself a throne like me. Be the power of your own making. God just gonna want you. I should have put the chrome inside the eye sockets too. Damn it. That would look fucking cool. Red Eyes Blue Merfolk. The next Yu-Gi-Oh card. I kind of wish I had a Red Eyes White Dragon. I think I actually... Do I have a Red Eyes? I know I at least had a Dragon deck at one point in time. Hey there, Tweety. How's things? Caffeinating. It is tea today because it's gonna be payday in like for me in like 30-ish minutes, and I'm broke as fuck, so I don't have coffee at the moment. But it is caffeinating nonetheless. I need. Yeah, you'll do. Uh, Disagree. Tea can be delicious. As far as tea, I'm actually a big fan of either Earl Grey or like herbal teas slash tisanes. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hold on. Damn it. Fucking Nero spicy part of me is taking over. Yeah. Insane. I have actually a couple of really nice herbal teas that I got at Comic Con this year from one of the vendors. One is called Rocky Horror Spice. Um, got a whole bunch of like tasty goodies in it, and then I have another berry one which I got because I saw it had blueberry in the ingredients list, and that one actually is my tea to drink if I need to pass out. I don't know what it is about it, but the berry tea makes me eepy. They also had a chamomile labeled as Warrior's Chamomile. Pardon me. And it had fuck, a batleth on the picture they had on the packaging. I was like this close to picking it up, but I'm not a huge fan of chamomile tea. I have tried bobo like once, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I think it might have just been like where I got it. Like I don't know if there's actually like a good place to get boba tea here in London. Well, I'll say London 2.0. I'm in London, Ontario, not like London, England. Obviously, I don't have a British accent. Milk tea with egg pudding. I need to find somewhere that in locally that serves that because that just sounds really good slash interesting. Golden let go. I am the whole broken soul. Well, I'm in like southern Ontario. Well, technically southwest Ontario. Yeah, southwestern Ontario. I had to think about that for a second because, like, when I used to work for Bell Canada, that was what we had to tell people when they asked where we're located because, like, I was working for inbound customer service and there are Bell Canada customers that live in, like, I spoke to Bell Canada customers that lived in London here. And I've been to Quebec like once ever. That's the one I need. I think a lot of it too is I just have to get my ass out of the house and check out like some of the shops in downtown. Because there are within a, I'll say 4 city block radius of me, there's at least 3 different boba tea places. And like my favorite ramen place. Oh yeah, exactly. It's just outside is where the people are. But also another thing I need to do eventually is like head down to the like tea shop, like tea shop as in place that sells loose tea. Um that's local to grab to see if I can find some chai blends because I'm a big fan of chai. The spice of it is tasty. At least every the now to be fair, the most experience I've had with chai has been in like tea bags that you can get from fucking I can't even remember the fucking company that I used to get like buy the tea bags from, but it was like the you know the mass produced chai. London Fog, that's Earl Grey with a bunch of milk in it, not? Yeah, the only part. Oh, okay. Yeah, the only part of that that kind of makes me twitch just a little bit is the milk. I'm not a huge fan of cream in my caffeinated beverages. Like when I drink coffee, it's black with 2 sugars. With tea, my preference is a little bit of honey, and that's about it. But rose syrup, like, is it syrup infused with like rose petals? I'm curious. Because that sounds fancy and kind of tasty. Well, no, I gathered that. Like, maple syrup is very distinct, and I don't think you could put any sort of flavor in maple syrup and not have it just taste like flavored maple syrup, which that's just heresy. So I'm guessing it's more like a simple syrup that's flavored with rose, like a rose flavored simple syrup, which is basically just kind of fucking dissolved and heated sugar water, basically. But yeah, we take our maple
Get
syrup
to stretching,
very
motherfucker.
seriously around here. Um, Give me a second. I gotta get some paint off of this brush. Because metallics, even home mixed metallics, are hell on brushes when you leave them on there. Oh, big stretch. Oh, that actually feels really good. I really need to remember to stretch after work regularly, considering I do a lot of like lifting and overhead, like lifting of material overhead. So like kind of difficult on the back and shoulders. Also, I wish I lived somewhere with easy access to a jacuzzi slash hot spring or something similar. Yes. It's one of the Nolzur's Marvelous Minis, Merfolk. I lost the back part of the package, so I can't remember the exact name of the miniature. But it's been one that's been on the like backlog for a while. Um, and I was like, you know what? I want to paint this. Well, sorry, actually, it started out as I need to paint something because I have to wait for paint to dry on something else. And that something else is still kind of off to the side at the moment. Like, and it has this little like wave thing that it sits on that it's gonna like clip onto, but like since that's clear, there's spots on there that I need to paint to make sure that they can be seen properly. And yeah, I'm really glad I went with the candy coat for the blue so that it has that kind of shiny sheen for the scales. Because, like, I don't know, I picture merfolk being like, especially like the more fishy merfolk. I picture them being kind of more like tropical fish in coloration and the way they look, if that makes sense. Where it's like, they have shiny, bright colors and it like they're very showy. Whereas I like a more humanoid merfolk that has like a more like human upper body, I would think would be a little bit more subdued as far as like their scale colors type deal. So instead of like a shiny blue, I would probably do it more like a like more of like a blue green or brown. Well, not brown, like a more of a muted blue green type deal. Oh yeah, I was gonna do purple lake, purple lake. Also, I'm torturing myself once again and doing this primarily in inks because I'm a little bit of a masochist. No, I find they actually work very similar to my experience with contrast paints. They're just basically a little bit of a thinner contrast paint, I find. Um, and as long as you kind of go in steps, it's it works out rather well. They are pretty thin. Now, that being said, if you are thinking of working with inks as like just gonna slap ink on a mini, take a look at De La Rowney. Um, they are a little bit cheaper than Liquitex as far as like individual pots of ink. They are about the same. Hold on. There is, yeah, 29.5. And I think you're about the same. Yeah. They're about the same volume, like within half a milliliter. and they're more cost effective, and the Daler Rowney inks are a lot better as far as their pigmentation, I find. It's actually kind of funny because they are the exact opposite of the heavy body acrylics that I like to use. Considering like the heavy bodies are super thick and you have to thin them to use them, whereas these are like ridiculously thin and you don't necessarily need to thicken them. It's just if you do use inks, like I get that you're saying that you don't necessarily you wouldn't necessarily be comfortable. So this is more just me speaking to just chat in general. If you do decide to use inks, hard coat from Citadel is not something that you want to put on top of them. Hard coat will make ink run. I found that out the hard way. I don't know what it is in their formulation, but it doesn't play well with inks. However, like if you're just looking for something to like varnish, a matte varnish via an airbrush or something like that works perfectly fine. Um this guy here was done in all inks and varnished with the same varnish that I just showed on and there was absolutely no running. Since I have the ink out for this, get some spots that I missed. Nice. To be fair, I've pretty much given up on most miniature paints in favor of heavy bodies and inks. Just simply because like I found once I went to those as a painting medium, I couldn't go back. Like artist acrylics are just so much better. I think the main benefit to miniature paints is you can get the color you're looking for type deal. Like, oh hey, I want X skin tone. You can generally find, the skin tone you're looking for rather than having to make it yourself. That said, I am a weirdo and I like making my skin tone myself. Like I said, a little bit of masochist. What about being a little bit of a masochist or Jersey? Welcome in. How you doing? How's your stream? Let's get you a shout out. I don't know why my automated shout out is not working. But bam. How's your stream, monsieur? What you get up to? What were you painting? I was about to say if you weren't painting, but you always paint. Oh, nice. You need to add you found out you needed to add storm vermin to your army? Is it like a rules thing, or they just came out with new minis and you're like, I want these, so I need them? Both are entirely valid. By the way, I'm just throwing that out there. Ah, okay. So
You're a sociopath.
you need to pass out points, or you need to pad out points. Gotcha. That's fair. That's fair. That's like when I was still playing 40K and, friends would want to do games and I'd be like, "Okay, so I want to play like 3,000 points because I want to field more than like four models." I used to play Chaos Knights. Okay. Yeah. Hey, you stay angled, portion cup. Oh, nice. I am currently painting on a fishman because it was in my backlog and Well, it needed to be painted eventually, so ooh, nice. Yeah, like this is something that I had gotten a while ago that will probably never see a tabletop. Um, Amusingly enough, the project that this was like I started painting so that stuff could dry was a diorama that I had started with some other Nolzur's minis that is like I'm gonna say 60% done currently. Neat. Not sure what a brood terrier is, but it sounds cool. Ah, nice. Actually, brood terrier sounds like something that they would bill, like that they would try and sell if they ever made like chaos tyrannids. Take your breath away, my soul's like two worlds collide. The day you die. So, having painted a few of these Nolzur's Marvelous Minis now, the upside is they're pre-primed and it's actually decent. Like you can just get to painting them without needing to prime them. It works. Definite plus. Definite minus to them is so many sculpting and building errors on them. It's fucking insane. Like it's ridiculous. I if I was at a local game store and I saw these on a shelf, I probably would not buy them. Having had experience with them now, like the sure the fact that they're pre-primed is convenient and it's kind of nice, but the fact that like the main reason why I started the diorama that I have kind of on the go is because I ended up having to tear one of the kobolds apart that I got because it was just that's fair. I went all in with chaos until I was no longer a Games Workshop fan. Okay. I'll start. Within my way to your heart. Oh, the shiny gold. It honestly kind of sucks because like most of the wargaming done locally. Oh, anybody hearing the buzz? It's my vortex mixer. Um, like pretty much all of the wargaming done locally is all 40K. Like there's even very little stuff like BattleTech that's played, which makes me fucking sad. Okay. Now, that being said, I do occasionally still listen to some of the audiobooks. Because, like, some of their authors are actually not terrible. Like, The Night Lord's Omnibus is one of my favorite sets of books from them. And I actually own that one. And the Zoa Hall book. I can't remember the title of it. The one where he crashed on the planet. Yes. This is from a video game. Oh, hold on. I gotta fix something. That's not how that's supposed to be shown. Yes. I don't know if it's like from the game or just inspired by the game, but yes. That's another game I should give like a second chance to. I played a little bit of like the beginning of the game and didn't and kind of petered out and went and played something else because like sometimes I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Especially when it comes to like video games. One of the reasons why I've actually beaten very few of the games that I own. Disco Elysium is another one of those games that I started playing, played a bit at the beginning, and just kind of petered out on. And that one was an interesting, like, it was interesting. I just lost interest, I guess. I don't even know if I'm going to do too much more to this guy. I might kind of. I'm gonna need to fix up a couple of things. Now, this one is directly from a video game. A game I've played a metric shit ton of. Yes. Actually, one of my favorite video games. I'm clean this brush. Apparently, when I used it last, I did not clean it well enough. Always take care of your brushes, people. You take care of your brushes, they'll take care of you. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. My cat has been like just chilling out under my desk the whole stream thus far. Just like just chilling. Just doing her thing. Like actually even longer than the stream has been going. As soon as I came over to turn my desk lights on and pull my chair out, she's like, "Ooh, hey, I'm a lay down underneath the desk cuz that's my spot now." Yeah. Fucking locally she is the only support that I have when it comes to stuff like this. I say locally because, I have my fucking awesome community, which is ridiculously supportive. Even when I'm like, I don't have the spoons to paint, so I'm just gonna play video games when I should be painting. That's where I missed. Neither is a spot that I fucking. Oh, hi, Jade. How's things? And what did you done that might be fun for the Destiny campaign? Also, I looked over the sheet and everything seems to be in order. Blue Lobster, thank you very much for that follow. Oh, nice. So now, my question to you, what flavor of camo do you think Kirka's star would have? Because, we all know in pretty much any sci-fi universe, painted on camo is pretty much useless. Especially when you're talking about like a multiple story fucking battle mech. Because sensors are a thing. Okay, so I think we are gonna, yeah, we're gonna call this here. It's not like perfect, but it gets the idea across. There. That. And you can go over here for the knots. Grab this. That. Ooh, in about 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna have a bunch of Banes. That's fair. And I say in 30 minutes or so because that's when stream is going to be done. And I mean, 100 tons of LRM boat is just, to me, is fun. Well, like I had to wait for direct deposit to hit my account, which my direct deposit should have hit my account 30 minutes ago. I do so love direct deposit. It's fucking great. It means I basically never need to go to the bank unless I actually like need to specifically make a trip for fucking something weird and specific, like if I need to do something about my account. It annoys me that so many of the places that I've worked for have been like, yeah, we don't do direct deposit. You can sit and spin if you want it. Yeah, well, okay, so the last place that I worked at that didn't do direct deposit was like 6.5 years ago, but still, like, Any place in the last decade that doesn't do direct deposit, fucking come on now. Get with the times, people. Especially here in Canada where like uh, I'm not trying to throw shade, but like our banking system is a lot better in my opinion than it is down in the States. Oh, did that die? It died. Damn it, it died. Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I had direct deposit. It's actually been more than 20 years because there was a couple of places when in my 20s. Well, like my debit card works as a credit card for most things. There are a couple of specific things that like it's not accepted as a credit card for, like hotel rooms. Like you need to have an actual credit card to like pay your deposit. But I mean, even still, if I want to buy something online, I can use my Visa debit card. If I want to just like go to the store and buy something, I can just use my debit card. Like I can do 100%. I can live a 100% cashless lifestyle if I want, and I kind of mostly do because of that. Um, like it's insane. Like I'm flabbergasted. Or even without the Visa debit thing, Interac e-transfer. Well, yeah, that's fair. Like I can just straight up transfer money to any bank account in Canada as long as I have their email address. That's all I need is their email address. And for the most part, it's free. I say for the most part because like if you cancel it, there's like a $5 service fee. Like I've had to like yeah, like that. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be like, "Well, you want me to send you money? You're gonna no. You can come find me and I will give you cash." Like I'm not putting my money through a third party to send it to someone else. Fuck that noise. Fuck, I've already had to deal enough with shit like PayPal. And PayPal's pissing me off. They're currently going, "Oh hey, you owe us money. We're not going to let you know. We're not going to let you have access to your account so that you know." Like, we're not going to let you know exactly how much you owe. We're not going to email you telling you that we've locked your account. And you need to contact our collections department before you can deal with it. Granted, it was almost a month ago that I found this out. I'm like, I fucking it was on the weekend, so they couldn't even transfer me over to their collections department. I'm like, Okay, well, when I have money and I'm willing to give it to you guys, I will consider calling you back. Because really, it's not like I actually need their service. Anything that I had going through fucking PayPal, I could just attach my card to if I really want to. Okay, so now. Hmm. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go with phthalo blue, green shade. Oh, also, I'm gonna assume the new player in the campaign is your partner. Kind of figured. Okay. Some airbrush medium. So yeah, currently getting back to what I was saying before. PayPal is currently in limbo, waiting for me to be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you money. And honestly, I think it's only like $10 that I actually owe them. But like, I'm sorry. If you're gonna say that you're gonna lock if you're gonna lock somebody's account because they owe you money, you could at least be like, hey, you owe us $10. If you don't pay by this date, we'll lock your account. Please get a hold of us so that and you'll have to get a hold of us. Like, and it's not like they don't have my email address. They've sent me emails in the past. Yeah, we'll use it too. But yeah, as it stands, PayPal gets to wait until I'm damn good and ready to pay them. And if they want to like straight up just cancel my account over it, okay, I can just make another one with a different email address if I really need a PayPal account. Because you know what's free and easy to make more of? Email addresses. Didn't. Well, like, eventually I will I will get a hold of their collections department and I'll be like, look, you can either unlock my account so that I can see what I owe and pay it through your website, through your web service, so not giving you my card information, or you can just delete my account and I will look for other options. Because I won't be extorted. And how's Sharky doing today? I can feel that. I very nearly passed out before stream, so I can feel the whole low energy thing. I should have given this a much thicker coat of varnish before starting this. Keep forgetting, this is the circle that is generally on camera. If anybody tries to invite you out, tell them you have a temporary bout of the plague. Be like, I have the 1 day strain of plague, so I can't really go anywhere today. Sorry.
I cast Fireball.
The homeless.
Always take care of your paintbrushes. Oh, that's actually the perfect time for treats for the Putums, because I am going to be calling stream a little bit short tonight. So I'm going to hit that button there.
First blood.
And come on, Putums. Hey, Miss Chonka Chonk. Yeah, come on up. Up, up. Yeah, up, up. Come on. You can get up here. No, fine. Come on. Little cheater. Not supposed to grab onto the couch. One more. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now, coming up or what? Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna hit that button there, and we're gonna kill the tunes. Boop. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a look and see who is on and doing the thing. Shaboop. Pardon me. And who is doing some painting at the moment? Why are so many people streaming themselves sleeping? Oh, I know. We're gonna go bug Commander Mittens. So I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out, whether you've been chatting, whether you've been lurking, whether it's the first time in, or you are around here regularly. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back tomorrow night. The intent is to be painting. Though I may be like, hey, I want to play some MechWarrior Online with my new toy. I don't know yet, but regardless of what I'm doing, I definitely hope to see you all back. And whether I do or do not see you back, I hope you all have a great day ahead. Cheers.